Hello and welcome everybody. This is International Master Sam Shankland, and today I would like to talk about a correspondence game I played here on Chess.com against a fellow video author and basically my boss in IM Rensch. Now, it was a very interesting game where he sacrificed a pawn pretty early on to try to get some compensation and central control attacking chances, and he definitely got some in the beginning, but his initiative sort of petered out, and then he kind of felt the hurt of the loss of material. So without further ado, I'm going to get into the game. Okay, so I have moved d4, which is my favorite move. Knight f6, c4, e6, and I played knight f3 now. And as I'm recording this video, the World Championship match between Topalov and Anand is going on. Two games for Anand have been played, where he had white, and out of the 5 games total. And in both games, this position arose, and in both games, Anand won, so it was a little bit encouraging for me. Okay, in those games, Topalov was playing move d5, and we were getting g3 with a Catalan. But Rensch plays c5, which is a much more aggressive move, but also very risky, except for d5. Black really has 2 options. He can play a Benoni with ed5, cd5, and Benoni is not enjoying the best reputation right now. I know fellow author David Pruce seems to be going back and forth. Sometimes he says it's dead lost, and sometimes he says it's playable, but that's basically what's happening with openings like the Benoni. They're not just so terrible that nobody would ever play them, but they can basically phase in and out of popularity when people find ways to kill it, and then sort of new defenses and whatnot back and forth. So this often happens when black tries to play sometimes too dynamically. But okay, Daniel played b5 instead, which is, I believe, the Blumenfeld gambit, trying to really take a stake in the center. Okay, so I accepted the gambit with de6, fe6, cb5. I'm now up a pawn, but black certainly has more central control. And after d5, it's very clear that black has some very real compensation for the pawn, but I'm not quite sure he has enough. He's got a little bit more central control, that's for certain, but I think about it, I have an extra pawn, and I have developed a knight, and he has developed a knight. I don't really see myself as being that far behind on development, if at all. So I wasn't quite sure about the merits of this objectively. Alright, so I play e3, and he plays bishop d6. Now this was a very interesting moment for me. I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to arrange my pieces in the beginning. I was pretty sure black's plan was to play moves like bishop b7, knight bd7, and potentially e5 to e4. So this looks like a very effective plan. Now, I don't really know where I want my pieces just yet. I think a knight on c3 would probably be misplaced in some cases. But a knight on d2 might be better. So knight d2 sort of calls attention to itself, but here I was a little bit skeptical after e5. I didn't like my position too much.
We hope you enjoyed this video demo from Chess.com. Subscribe today to finish this video and get unlimited access to our full video library. Your membership also includes access to Chess Mentor, the most advanced interactive training tool available anywhere. You'll also get full access to the Opening Explorer, Tactics Trainer, and much, much more. So sign up today and get serious about improving your game.